Two brothers reunite today after being separated more than a half-century ago. It was the first time the two had seen each other since adoption broke them apart as children in Germany. Robert Olson now lives in Fulton. His brother Steve Radliff lives in San Antonio and decided to come to Fulton to meet his long-lost sibling. ABC 17's Angel Mendez talked with the brothers and veterans today after the reunion. They say for decades they had no idea they lived only states apart.
The Riegelmann brothers admit living very similar lives despite being separated for so long. On more than one occasion, the two actually could have crossed paths, specifically in their days serving in the Vietnam War. The two met up early this morning at the airport and say it's as if time had never passed.
I used to be good looking, and then I grew old.
Then what happened?
I grew old.
Oh.
Laughter filled the room as the brothers shared stories of the past 60 years. It's a moment in time they thought they would never share together.
Whether you believe in God or not, it's kind of one of those divine activities, because the chances of this occurring are very, very marginal.
Yes.
The two were separated when the mother of the Riegelmann brothers placed them up for adoption when Robert was only 6. But despite the split, the two led very similar lives.
You know, he was in Vietnam 2 years before I was. We were basically in the same area in Vietnam.
The two immigrated to the United States after two separate but similar American Air Force couples adopted the brothers. Since then, the two had only been left with questions, and trips overseas found no answers.
You know, you saw how sad Bob looked sometimes when he would talk about, you know, he was adopted and he had a good life, but, you know, you always kind of wonder, what's my birth family like?
Crandall and Robert's wife took to Ancestry.com in 2006 using old birth certificates and a last name. 6 weeks ago, the search brought its first lead, a man claiming to be Robert's brother. And after meeting today, Crandall says their brotherhood is undeniable.
Where one says one thing, the other is able to back it up or, you know, kind of finish the story. So,
And that's how we do. It's just like we've been together all our lives, like nothing. There was no gap.
Yeah.
And the relationship will only grow as time continues to pass.
And when you do get that connection, hopefully it'll stay there at least, you know, for the time you got left on this planet. So.
I'd certainly have that intention.
For a while.
For a while.
The brothers hope to eventually make contact with the other 6 to 7 siblings they believe they still have. But for now, they are grateful to be able to say they have someone who is biologically related, something the two believe people take for granted every day.
All right, thanks, Angel. As fitting as any gift should be, the two and Robert's family will celebrate his 66th birthday tomorrow.